You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. It's AGT outside Anfield, outside the Kop. It's actually been a while since I've been here. I think the last one, I think the last time I was here about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago. So it's good to be back under the lights. Again, we go behind first. Again, we win 3-1. So if you're happy, like I am after watching that, good game, very entertaining game. I'll give them that. Not from their side, from our side, obviously. But if you're enjoying that, make sure you smash that like button, comment with your thoughts on the game tonight, and then subscribe once you've done all of that. Right, let's get into the player ratings. In goal, Kelleher. To be fair to him, literally the only thing he had to do was pick the ball out of the net after 3 minutes. Now, it's a good thing, to be honest. He wasn't tested at all. The defence wasn't allowing him to be tested. We dealt with everything. The only moment they had of danger was the goal, and I actually think maybe in the build-up there was a foul on Tsimikas or it was offside. No VAR in the League Cup, so you have to go with what the ref says. But yeah, he gets a 7.5 for me. The right back tonight, Curtis Jones, the captain. Really nice to see him as the captain tonight. He gets a 7.5, was really good. And then in the middle, Quansah, who gets an assist as well, by the way. What a performance from him. We'll give him a 9 tonight. Let me know if you agree with that one in the comments. I was buzzing for him getting forward and finding Jota to get that third goal, which obviously killed the game off. But apart from that, massive slide tackles, great pace, great awareness, barely put a foot wrong the whole night. So Jarrell Quansah, what a prospect he is going to be, by the way. I can't wait to see a bit more of him as the weeks roll on. Next to him was Konate. I'll have to give him a 9 as well. Literally nothing got past him tonight. Not for the first time, it doesn't surprise me, but he's just so strong and cool. He gives someone a little knock before the header, so he wins it every time. I was so impressed with Konate. Even if it was against a championship team, he gets a 9. And then the left back, Tsimikas, lucky not to get a yellow card, if I'm honest. A couple of times, but that's why I love him, because he gets away with that. He's cheeky, he doesn't take any nonsense. He's hard as nails, Costas, and you have to see him in real life to see that. Really does get stuck in, throws himself at anything. Just got a new contract, went over to take a corner by the Kop, was given a massive ovation. So love that for him. He gets an 8. In the midfield tonight, obviously Ryan Gravenberch, Waturo, Endo and Harvey Elliott started tonight. Waturo maybe started off a little bit shaky, but then definitely grew into the game. You can tell that he's a tackler. You can tell that he loves getting physical, because I think he got a yellow at the end for what you would call maybe persistent fouling. But for me, that's just what we needed. A player that's not going to let you breathe, who's going to be all over you like a hound dog. And that's what we've got in Waturo. So shout out to him. He gets a 7.5 tonight. Elliott should have scored. He had one off the line. He had another chance straight after that, right at the end of the game. How he's not scored is beyond me. We should have won this 7-1. If you actually count up the Gakpo off the line, the Elliott chance, the Doak hitting the crossbar, the Nunes miss at the end. Should have won that 7-1, which kind of is a reflection of where these two teams are, the difference in quality between them both. So yeah, he gets a 7 for me tonight. Gravenberch gets a 7 as well. Some really nice, tidy moments, some really controlled, kind of composed moments from him, which I'm liking. He's obviously a big fellow. He can get around the pitch, and he's very quick as well. So looking forward to seeing more Ryan. And then it was the subs really that changed the game. At that point it was 1-1. Obviously we got our equaliser through Cody Gakpo. Again, a hint of offside from where I was sitting, but obviously that didn't count. And then it's a great finish from Cody Gakpo, who's now scored 2 this season. Him and Jota probably both won't start against Spurs on Saturday, but to have them there is some squad, and they both come on, or they both score tonight. So shout out to Cody Gakpo. He gets an 8 for his performance. Should have scored another one, to be honest. Could have got easily 2 tonight, which adds to the fact that I was saying earlier that we should have won that 7 or 8-1. Up front with him, Ben Doak hit the bar tonight, was such a constant threat. All he takes, even if he's got no space, look, drop of the shoulder, step over, and he's gone. And he'll always try and beat his man, which is kind of a bit of a throwback really in terms of a winger who really goes at his man. So good to see that from him. And then up front as well with them was Jota, who again gets his goal against Leicester. He loves it against Leicester, which is always what you want to see. So we end the game 3-1. Dominic Szoboszlai. No, I read something in the week that when he was growing up, his dad made him wear a shoe size too small, which apparently helped with his shooting. I think he's size 7 or something like that. Is Szoboszlai size 7?
I don't know. He's a phenomenon.
Yeah, you don't know. I know. He is. What a goal from him. Stevie Giesky. I mean, him and Nunes totally changed the game. The subs totally changed the game. So he gets a 9 for coming on. Nunes gets an 8 for just being a chaos merchant again. And we go again. Nice to see Luke Chambers get his debut as well. But they're my player ratings. Man of the match tonight. Mario, man of the match. Who do we reckon?
Man of the match?
Yeah.
Cody Gakpo for sure.
Really?
He's been the best, yeah,
right.
for sure.
We'll go Cody Gakpo, because Mario said. But anyway, let's get into the fan cams. Make sure you smash that like button. We'll see you in a minute. Come.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.